EP. So we have an EP on the way titled COVID Lockdown. It's almost done.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's good.
yeah, so yeah. So it's really good. I have like 3 tracks so far. Just need like one more because we're doing an EP, full on EP. Not going nothing too big out the way, but it's gonna be a really good EP, and it captures everything that is happening right now. Not really no gloom and doom, but it's from what's the word I want to use? From a realist point of view.
Okay.
From a
Okay.
realist point of view. So that EP should be very good. I have a feeling that people are gonna enjoy and can relate to it. So it's something to look forward to.
All right. Now, are there any particular creatives out there that you want to work with in the near future? I know that you put out an album last year before last.
Yeah, before EP and Kenny. Remember this year we trying to shoot for that album, you know. Remember
Yeah.
this year we trying to
So,
shoot for that album.
is there any particular persons you'd want to work with on the next project?
Locally or
Well,
regionally?
anywhere, don't matter, locally or regionally, anywhere.
Uh, I want to work with Cleon McPherson out of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Chanel Lucine again out of Trinidad and Tobago. If I could get Joby J on it from Jamaica as well, too. Drastic as well.
Big up to Drastic. He's doing big things
Drastic
as well too.
Yeah. And I can't not say I don't want Nkoye Fire on my project. I would love to have him on my project as well too. So I can't mention regional artists and not mention our own as well too. And Logic has been, well, not Logic, Nkoye Fire has been doing his thing for a good minute now. So it would be unfair for me not to like want him on my project like that. And musician wise, I would like to have Jay Elize, Ken Cardis, and probably George Roberts and Gavin Christopher Moss.
Okay. What is do you have a sort of frame of mind that you want to go into for the album project if you get to it? Not the lockdown EP you're doing now, but when you get to the stage where you're going to be doing an album, do you have a sort of reference point you want to approach the album by, or what are your thoughts on how you're going to approach it?
See, an album is a different point of view, a different perspective, because when I want to do stuff that's going to be remembered for the good and to say I did it first and I did it right, I look at albums that really made it to the test of time, that stand legendary to this day present. And one of the greatest albums I would say that we can see, and it still holds relevance, is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So what I said to myself, like, I want to pattern my project, my debut album after Lauryn Hill, and that would be me sitting down, collaborating with other creatives and so forth. And I'm of the opinion and belief where my views don't really matter. And when I say my views don't really matter, as long as everybody in the room can contribute and we all can be creative, my views go out the window, because at the end of the day, it's not my project, it's our project. And I feel like most creatives do not understand that concept.
Okay.
Like, really, they don't. So at the end of the day, once everybody's collaborating and it's flowing good and we feel good to say, hey, put that out, let's do it. That's how I feel. So that's my pattern going forward using Lauryn Hill. And as well, just getting a bunch of local creatives in the room, we all can bounce ideas off of each other and make it what it's supposed to be. Make it ours. Make it with Dudley.
Okay. For the lives that you've been doing on Instagram with certain creatives, when is the next one? When are you going to be doing the next one? And who do you have in mind to put on?
Well, I haven't thought about the next live like that per se. That requires me doing more material, which I don't want to let go any new material like that. If I were to do another live like that, it would have to be from the standpoint where I have friends who are creatives and, we have a conversation and I let them do their pieces and we go from creative to creative, like right around the block. So it wouldn't mostly be me doing my stuff, but it's them just going back to back to back to back. Something like what we do at Poetry in the Park in that sense.
Okay. When is the timeline, you think, for the release of your quarantine, your COVID-19 EP? What is it called again? Give me the name again.
COVID lockdown.
COVID lockdown. Okay.
I haven't set a date as yet too, because you gotta write, you gotta memorize, and the most daunting task that most people don't understand. When you hear you go in the studio, you have to be clutch. There's no room for error and mistakes, because you're wasting time, the engineer's time, your time, the musician's time. So when you go into the studio, you have to be clutch. So if I'm going into the studio, the most I want to do for a take, maybe is 3 takes. Maybe
Okay.
3 takes, the most.
Okay. So what are you doing to pass the time now outside of writing and working on the album? You know, I ask this question a lot to get an idea as to how people are coping with the isolation. What are you doing to pass the time?
Oh, well, check up on family and friends. You know, have whole ton of yard work. The more they kill me with yard work daily. I tell you, whole ton of yard work. So I've been doing that. Aside from listening to music and so forth, but mostly checking up on friends and family, taking the time to enjoy what is going on right now. When I say enjoy what's going on, hey, this vacation, I'll call it a vacation. This vacation, I'll go out with bare things. Like, you go sleep 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up after maybe go say 10, 11, breakfast will go on at 12. It's good. I enjoy stuff like this because that's what I would do on vacation. So I'm not frowning. I want to go back outside, but yeah, still, my girl, we had the most breeze. I get to eat my starfish looking up and chop up with plantain. So we're good.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right. Well, Jay, is there anything you want to let the people out there know? Anything you want to let your fans know with you, about you right now?
Well, just stay positive, stay safe, and we're going to make it back outside soon enough. And I can guarantee you, when COVID lockdown is released, you guys are going to enjoy it. And it's just a whole bunch of fire coming for 2020. Despite what's happening right now, we are going to do it big and just stay positive.
Now, it would be remiss for me to let you leave and not ask you to do at least a one piece for all the fans out there. It doesn't have to be anything new. It could be something that we've heard before, but just maybe a little snippet of something. Not to put you on the...
You want me to give you something after the EP? I can give you like a paragraph.
Okay, that works. That works. Go ahead.
But here's the thing.
Tell me.
Here's the thing. You know, I make poetry for the ladies and I make inspiration for the fellas. So you got to choose which one you want to hear, like which paragraph. You only get one choice.
No, give something for the ladies, man. You know, big up to the girls and big up to the ladies all the time. So you can give something to the ladies. That's no problem.
All right. Let me find this piece that I've been working on. Where is it?
All right, for the benefit of those who are just tuning in, we have the man Jay Ryan with us right here. And, you know, we had a chit-chatting about what's going on with him in terms of his poetry, his spoken word. And just before he leaves now, he's going to do a little piece for us right now. So, Jay, the floor is yours.
All right, this is just a small little piece from, it's new piece, hasn't been like debuted fully yet, but it's called Like, Lust, and Love. Having a strong desire from you from back then to present is the confidence in your walk, carrying yourself modestly like royalty, envying the sunlight that touches your melanin, volunteering to be the canvas that you paint on. One can only imagine what it'd be like if our bodies were to collide. Releasing tension and energies followed by the moisture exude through the pores of the skin, commonly known as sweat. I knew you were made by God when I saw the lightning in your hips, reminiscing on the night you fed me cake without a fork or a spoon. Satisfaction wasn't my objective, but I did show you what my mouth, lips, and tongue would do. Some would want you for your intelligence, some would want you for your body, but I crave you on a whole. I want to be baptized in your waters, tasting the accuracy of your pH balance, knowing that it's never altered. This is not a crush, boo. I'm not sprung on you, revealing my lustful thoughts. It's hard not to lust after you. Yeah, man.
I have a quick question, just a quick question. How exactly does one get fed cake without a fork or spoon?
You want me to reveal that for you?
No.
You want me to reveal that?
No.
Okay. Let no. You mean what happened on March the 1st?
On March the 1st?
What happened on March the 1st? Yeah.
You tell me what happened on March. Well, true.
You remember now?
Yeah.
I must say before I leave, big up to the whole Spilling Ink crew. Ink Project was amazing. If you weren't at Ink Project this year, you missed out. You guys gotta wait till next year. It was amazing. The artwork,
it definitely was.
Yeah. So
and I'm gonna
that
have
little excerpt.
I'm gonna have my brothers and sisters from Spilling Ink on the show. You know, I wanted to get some persons that I might not have been able to get on first because of scheduling and how
Yeah.
everything go. And I'm gonna be my guys on the show. Maybe this week we're gonna do it, or me, Mikhail, Osfred, and Sharissa, and we're just gonna talk crap for a half hour or something. You know what I'm saying?
All right. No birds on the patio.
Hey, we got the beach, We got the beach. Birds in the patio coming soon. Hey, Jay, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, man. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. And we do look forward to that quarantine lockdown EP as soon as it's available, man. All right?